and a pleasant good evening. Welcome to the Brevard High School Gymnasium as we get set for JV Volleyball, the Mountain 6 Conference. Good evening, I'm George Young along with Tony Christie as we get set on this Thursday evening for the second game of the regular season. The Lady Panthers won against the Hendersonville Lady Bearcats on Monday, and the Brevard JV Lady Blue Devils won on Monday night against the East Henderson Lady Eagles. We are underway from Brevard High School. Glad that you are with us. A little bit before 5 o'clock. Set number one, they play three. And junior varsity volleyball, and Brevard will get the opening point of this match. And again, if you just joined us here on our platforms tonight, just tuning in to high school volleyball, we appreciate you tuning in. And one thing that you will definitely notice right off the bat, as another point for the Lady Blue Devils of Brevard, all the athletes, the student athletes on the court are wearing masks. As everybody inside of the gymnasium, 25 fans allowed at the gymnasium. That is off the hands of a Lady Panther, off the hands of Carpenter, and it's another point for the Lady Blue Devils. And early on, Tony,
yes,
they are really putting the pedal to the metal and up 3-0, and another serve for the Lady Blue Devils.
And they're very excited too.
That's a point for the Lady Panthers.
That was a nice kill there by Avery Moffitt.
And Lady Panthers will have their first serve of this match as McCall Sanders will do the honors for Coach Cindy Christie. I think the excitement for Brevard and the quick start, maybe because this is their first home game.
Oh.
And who isn't excited to play at home, especially in the pandemic that we are living in right now? Any chance you get to hit the court, you should be excited. Lady Panthers attempt to kill, and they'll pick it up.
And that right there, there's a good play by the Lady Panthers because they took advantage of that free ball that Brevard lobbed over for them.
And once again, McCall Sanders, the freshman, will serve for the Lady Devils, and she'll tie up this match. And the first set tied up at 3 apiece now. And coming up at the conclusion of this one, about a 20-minute cleaning and warm-up period, and we'll have the varsity for you. We'll take a break from our live stream for about 20 to 30 minutes, and we'll have a new post, so make sure you check back after the JV is in the books. Brevard up 4-0 as Kenzie Clark, a freshman, will serve for the Lady Devils, and it is off the hands of Carpenter, and a point for the Lady Devils.
Volleyball is a quick game, a game of runs. So, you know, if you can keep your head and try to stay in the moment, you know, that's when you can play some good volleyball.
Just over the net, barely got it over Kenzie Clark, and it's going to pick up a point for the Lady Devils once again. And Kenzie Clark will send it over the net. Dug out nicely by Rios. Into the net goes that attempt at a kill, and it's a point for the Lady Panthers.
And Jocelyn Rios, she's a very strong hitter for Lady Panthers.
And Avery Moffitt to serve. Sends it over. Again, dug out nicely. That time it was Moffitt. Off the hands of a Lady Panther, and a point for The Lady Devils now up 7-4 in set number 1. So we played at 25. Again, if you just joined us.
And that's a great kill by Foster.
Woody serves for the Lady Devils. Terrell attempts the kill. It's going to be saved. And sent back over by the Lady Devils. And some confusion there by the Lady Panthers at another point for the Brevard Lady Devils. Up 8-4 now. They've doubled it up on the JV Lady Panthers. Heather Woody sends it wide of the back line. And that's a point for Franklin. Since we got started a little bit early, Tony, I haven't brought up our live chat. I will try to do that and see if some folks are commenting here. That's a point for the Lady Panthers.
Yeah, into the net.
That's my mistake. I said point for the Lady Panthers, point for the Lady Devils. Up 9-5 now. And that'll be wide of the right line. And a point for Franklin. Up 8 to make that 9-6 by the Lady Devils. Now serving, it'll be Kendall Reyes, Coach Christie. That's a kill. Ella Scott.
Great angle by Ella there. Not to hit it into the block, but across the block.
Now Scott will serve for the Lady Devils. Reese Ward digs it out. And can't be saved by the Lady Panthers.
Took a timeout.
And a timeout called by Coach Cindy Christie. So we will take a timeout as well. Hang with us. Back in just a few moments.
Watson Contracting Incorporated of Franklin is the place that Western North Carolina can trust for residential and commercial excavating. They can turn your ideas into reality. Watson Contracting specializes in highway construction, asphalt paving, storm drainage, public utilities, and commercial site development. Based off the Old Murphy Road in Franklin, give them a call for a free estimate, 828-524-5880.
And welcome back to the Brevard Gymnasium. Timeout for Coach Cindy Christie as the Lady Devils have come out with their foot on the gas, Tony, and built a 11-6 lead.
Yeah, that timeout was just to, calm our players down, get them focused on what they have to do to get back into this game, in this set.
That's another point for the Lady Devils. Now they've doubled up the Lady Panthers at 12-6. Nobody seems they want to serve here. Here we go. Ella Scott once again will serve for Brevard. That's wide of the back line and a point for the Lady Panthers, and they'll get the serve. Looks like Jocelyn Rios will serve for Coach Cindy Christie. She's going to fetch the ball and check out of the ball game as Tally Kingsland will check in. And looks like she is going to do the serving duties.
That's actually Delaney Styles.
Styles?
Yeah, that's Delaney Styles.
She's wearing 4, not 3.
Correct.
We'll have to change that.
Yeah, change that, yes.
So what happens when you go on the road? You got different
Yes.
different unis, different numbers for those unis.
Mm-hmm.
You got a pen over there? Huh? I'm looking for one. I'll just remember that. Delaney Styles is number 4, not number 3. She will serve once again after picking up the point. And a nice kill by the Lady Devils. They go up 13-8. That's a point for the Lady Panthers.
Nice point on the overpass. A lot of times that doesn't work out good for you, but that one did.
Is Tally Kingsland here is the question.
Yeah,
She
she's
was
number
wearing 4.
She's number, yeah.
Is she 3?
She's 3. Yes.
She's 3. So they just swap jerseys.
Swap jerseys.
All right. Now we're ready. Brevard picks up another point. Now 10 points away from closing out set number 1. Played at 25 even in the junior varsity side. Only play 3 sets, best of 3.
Best of 3.
You could win the first 2. You'll even see a third set. You sweep. Varsity side, it's best of 5. We've got a whistle as that was dug out and a point for the Lady Panthers. Explain what happened there, Tony.
Right there on that play, during the block, Brevard was in the net. So that's what it's a quick thing because the ball hit the net too, but you saw the Brevard player hit the net as well.
So McCall Sanders will serve now.
Serve.
And again, a whistle. And again, somebody in the
2.
net.
No, that one right there was 2. So like when you're setting, your hands have to hit at the same time. Can't be like 1-2. So it was like a double hit.
Dug out by Carpenter. And off the fingertips of a diving McCall Sanders at a point for the Lady Devils. Kingsland Clark will serve. And she hits the net. That's a service error and a point for the Lady Panthers. Crawling back into this one now. 16-12 Brevard advantage. In set number 1, as you can see there on the scoreboard, Franklin is 1-0 and so is Brevard. They won their opening match on Monday of this 2020-2021 campaign, which we were unsure if it was actually going to happen, but cross your fingers. We're into game number 2. Another whistle. This time it's going to Brevard.
And the officials are calling it tight on those.
I was going to say that.
Yeah, those dumps over. They're actually calling it tighter than normal.
And it's off the hands of the Lady Panthers at another point for the Lady Devils. 18-12. Brevard with the advantage. They'll have the serve. But again, fans, this is the first of 2 volleyball games tonight. Make sure you tune back in about 20-30 minutes after the JV, as we'll have the varsity side. Both Brevard and Franklin, as that is snuck in on that back corner. Had a nice kill by the Lady Devils. They go up 19-12. the varsity side. Both teams searching for their first victory of the season as they both lost on Monday in varsity action. Both JV teams won on Monday as that one's into the net. A service error for Heather Woody. And Andrea Terrell now will serve, sophomore for Coach Christie.
Serve. And that drives the coach mad right there when it's barely inside like that, because you teach them go all the way to the line, and you will make sure that that it's out.
Terrell again sends it across the net. And again another whistle and another violation.
Lift. Yes, he's calling it by the book.
Yeah. 19-15, a 4-point advantage for Brevard. Terrell again to serve. Nice dig on the back line.
Nice dig, yes.
Avery Moffitt sent back, saved. Carpenter will pick up the point. Now Franklin is charging. They've cut the advantage to 19-16, and again will have the serve.
And seeing the energy starting to pick up on both sides.
Get a nice dig by Moffitt. Off the legs of Terrell, and a point for Brevard, the 20th point for the Blue Devils. They go back up by 4 at 20-16. Coming in to the match for the first time for the Lady Devils is Mallory Johnson, sophomore. And that'll be off the hands and out of bounds, and a point for Brevard. Now they're up 21-16.
Hard to see with this bar.
Trying to see in the corner who was serving. That was Malia Foster. She sends it out of bounds, a service error. That one did not stay inside, and it's a point for Brevard. I wish I had everybody's name, and maybe the varsity side I can get everybody's name that's running a camera for us with volunteers from Brevard High School.
Yes.
And I'll give everybody a shout out in the varsity match. We've got a lot of folks helping us out. I'm George Young, along with Tony Christie. Another whistle and another point for Brevard. What happened there, Tony?
He, like I said, he's calling it extremely tight because that's how people set, you know, and he's calling double hits on everything.
On a double hit.
Yeah, it's a double hit. Yeah, that's what that was. When he's, and it's not really, it's just a set. That's what it was. But some officials, if you try to do it from lower than your chin, a lot of times they'll just call it automatically.
Now we've got a timeout. We will keep it here as we're coming up on the set point, the 24th point just achieved by the Lady Blue Devils, as Coach Cindy Christie calls a timeout to try to rally the troops here to possibly. It's hard to come back.
Yes,
when you're down 24-17.
And this is early in the season, and this is the first time they've actually, you know,
been on the road.
Yeah, been on the road and potentially could lose a set because they didn't lose a set, you know, in their first match.
It's a good coachable moment.
Very, very good.
Even though you may not be able to win this set, it may pay dividends down the road.
The percentage is very low, but it's possible.
Brevard will serve a set point, and that's going to do it. That's the 25th point And the Lady Devils will win the opening set. So we will take a break, about 3 minutes until set number 2 begins. So hang with us, back in just a few moments.
C12, take one.
Hi, I'm Phil Drake, and I started Drake Software.
The Drake Software Education Team is hard at work preparing for the 2019 Update Schools.
Welcome to Tax and Subjects Podcast. I'm Ryan Norton.
Hey, and welcome to Taxes and Tacos. My name is Paul.
And I'm Sue.
Call me today so we can make you part of the Drake family. Real people, real solutions, Drake Software.
Choose Frontworks to save time, staff, and you this tax season.
Franklin sits in Macon County. Within Macon County, we have the Nantahala National Forest, which is roughly 500,000 acres of a pristine environment for you to get out and play.
We are Highlands Aerial Park, and we love Macon County.
There's plenty to do and memories to be made in our little mountain town. We hope you enjoy your stay in Franklin with your pup.
So we're ready to go. All right. Welcome back, fans, as we are just about set to begin set number 2 as the Lady Devils won the opening set. They lead this match 1-0. George Young back with you, along with Tony Christie. Teachable moments there in that opening set for your wife, Cindy, and hopefully the Lady Panthers can maybe regroup here.
Right, and young teams, what happens is this team in particular, middle school they rarely lost too many games, and then come out like how they did in so early in the season. You saw the body language that they took a step back, and that's one thing that they'll learn as they get older is that it doesn't matter, if someone gets a point here, gets a point there, you have to keep it moving, you have to have a short memory.
They will discuss things. This is pretty typical between sets. They get the rotation set.
Get the lineups. Yeah, the official has to check all the lineups every time.
Yeah, if you're just tuning into volleyball, that's kind of the scene set.
And actually, what happened too, if they're out of rotation, this is where you put them in, and then during the serve, if you actually get out of rotation, that's a point and you lose the serve.
So Franklin will have the opening serve. And set number 2, McCall Sanders will send it across the net. Now we're ready. Sanders, the freshman, barely makes it over the net, but it's a point. And the opening point goes to the Lady Panthers in set number 2.
Good block.
Sure was.
By Avery Moffitt.
Rio sets it. Terrell gets it blocked back at her face. She saves it. Another opportunity for Terrell. In the net. Whistle blows.
Yes.
And it's a point for Franklin. Again, this is just our second broadcast, Franklin side. First broadcast on the Brevard side is see if Lady Panthers can save it. They do.
Nice hustle on both sides,
Yeah.
both teams. They're actually making very good passes for, this being this early in the season. Great kill by Avery Moffitt.
Moffitt gets the kill, and Lady Panthers come out guns blazing, similar to what the Brevard Lady Blue Devils did in the opening set. They're up 3-0, similar to what Brevard did.
Right, that was a good pass to the setter, McCall Sanders. Good block.
Block back into play as Brevard sets it.
Good block, good dig. Yeah. Ready to block again.
The old off speed, as I like to call it. And that'll be a point. First point for Brevard. We're in set number 2.
That was good hustle by both teams.
And checking back into the match, Kinsley Clark. She will now serve for the Lady Devils. Dugout. That's a point for the Lady Panthers, up 4-1 now.
And this is a high-level JV game because the serves are actually very crisp and hard, and then the rotation, the defensive rotation everyone is making has been excellent on both sides.
That's sent wide of the back line, and a point for the Lady Panthers. Moffitt serves.
Nice kill.
One thing to mention, too, if you are just tuning in, one of the COVID protocols, along with a mask, teams don't switch sides.
Correct.
They stay on one side permanently.
And they don't shake hands at the end.
They do not shake hands, as that was missed hit by Terrell, and a point for the Lady Devils. So Franklin on the left side of your screen, Brevard on the right side of your screen. They're going to stay there throughout, and you're not going to see that rotation back and forth like in previous years, which makes sense.
And that's what usually happens on an overpass. And like I was explaining before, these serves they're very hard for a JV game.
Ella Scott sent a rocket.
Yes.
Over the net for the Lady Devils and picked up the point now. Brevard within a point at 5-4.
Game of runs.
Dug out in the back line by Clark. And Brevard will tie up this set at 5 apiece. Want to send a shout out to all the folks that are watching the watch party at the Smoky Mountain Center for the Performing Arts in Franklin. Understand there's a number of folks, and more folks will, I'm sure, come on in for the varsity after 6 o'clock. And that's a point for the Lady Devils that they have taken a 6-5 lead. Watching it on the big screen. Luckily, they don't have a camera on us, Tony.
That's good.
I don't know if our big mugs up there on the projector would be a good thing. Hit auto.
Good dig by Rios.
Sorry about that. We evidently have lost the graphics and lost everything. Had the black screen there for a moment. It's now 8-5. Brevard.
Looks like there's going to be another timeout by Coach Cindy Christie.
All right. We are experiencing some technical difficulties. That's what I was trying to fix there. Sorry about the black screen going up and down there. Yeah, got a timeout here by Coach Cindy Christie. 9-5. We don't have the scoreboard up. She called that timeout there, Tony, to stop the bleeding. Go ahead and throw that up there. There's the scoreboard back. All right. Yes, technical difficulties there that caused that black screen.
Yeah, but anyway, the timeout was to stop the run, kind of put a little pause on it for the Lady Panthers to try to regroup, because the Brevard they're very technically sound, with the fundamentals of blocking, being in their correct defensive rotation, and getting the ball to the setter and making some good passes.
We're back to action out of the timeout. Rios sends it to the back line, dug out nicely. That's going to be off the hands of Avery Moffitt, and a point for the Lady Blue Devils. Now have doubled up the Lady Panthers at 10-5.
Good pass.
Sanders digs it. Moffitt sends it across. And Franklin will pick up the point. Now 10-6, Lady Devils.
And when you watch Brevard, what you see is that no one's actually standing around when the ball's in the air. They're all kind of moving while the ball's in the air, trying to get to their positions where the coach wants them.
That's a kill for
Good kill.
Abby Carpenter. Back-to-back points for the Lady Panthers. And Andrea Terrell will serve now for Coach Christie and the Lady Panthers.
Good dig by Andrea.
Block back, saved. And another whistle and a point for the Devils. And again, was that two touches?
I'm not sure. I might not know the rule. Because I'm sitting there. I watch a lot of volleyball, and I don't know what Oh.
Either way, it is a point for the Lady Devils. They're up to 11-7 now. They'll have the serve. Just barely made it over the net. Took a strange angle to the floor, and it's a point. 12-7 Brevard now. quickly. Brevard adding their point total up 13-7 again, and a serve upcoming. What happened there, Tony?
Somebody was in net. That's what they called. I don't know what number that was.
All right.
I couldn't see the good block.
Rios blocks it back. Brevard sets and another block.
And because he's calling lifts, that actually could have been a lift. Okay. Nice placement by Jocelyn Rios.
Franklin now will have the serve as Kendall Reyes will settle back behind the back line and send it across the net as Brevard still with a commanding lead at 14-8. Reese Ward with the dig. That hit the rafter, came straight down. They're still playing. That's usually the rule. Once well past the back line and a point for the Lady Panthers.
And if you notice, when the Lady Panthers are disciplined and patient, that just patient, playing defense, making sure they're not doing anything too wild. They usually outlast. They've outlasted Brevard in these long volleys.
(15-9) Lady Devil lead. And checking in for the Lady Devils is Ella Brenson. And Brevard will serve. Sending it across is Ella Scott. Into the net and a point for the Lady Devils. And again, they will serve with Ella Scott. Rios couldn't get it over the net. And now a timeout by Coach Cindy Christie. So let's take a timeout. We'll be back in just a few moments.
Have you visited the Franklin Golf Course lately? They have an exciting golf simulator with data to perfect your swing. Play whenever you'd like, even if it's cold or raining. Rates are affordable, and you can bring your buddies too. Going on right now, get an unlimited simulator 4-month membership for only $200. It's a true golf experience, only at the Franklin Golf Course.
Welcome back to the Brevard High School Gymnasium. George Young along with Tony Christie. As that timeout for Coach Cindy Christie again was kind of to stop the bleeding.
Yes.
As her girls jumped out to an early lead, but since then it's really been all Brevard.
Yes, I'm about to say this has been an entertaining JV match.
It says it's streaming. (17-9). More subs.
And that right there, what happened right there was the ball went on the outside of the the antenna. It looked like it was a good play, but it went on the outside of the antenna.
Checking into the game is Stiles, and she will serve for the Lady Panthers. East Ford digs it out. Carpenter sends it over. And a point for the Lady Panthers as they hit double digits at 17 now 11. And Delaney Stiles once again will send it across.
Nice serve.
And a point for the Lady Panthers. That's a service error for Franklin.
Right now, they just have to worry about receiving the pass, making a good one.
Just barely hit by a Lady Panther.
Just a step slow on that one on the defense, getting to the correct spots. Because in volleyball, generally, you know where the ball's about to go. Because from the set and how everyone's kind of adjusting, you can tell where the attack's going to come from.
th point for the Lady Blue Devils. They are 5 points away from closing out this match. Ella Scott dribbling the volleyball. Now check that as Lizzie Chapman ready to send it across for the Lady Blue Devils. That'll be wide of the back line. 22-12, 10-point advantage for the Lady Devils, and they'll have to serve once again with Lizzie Chapman. Miscommunication there.
Yes.
23-12 now.
Little miscommunication by the setter.
Into the net, and a point for the Lady Devils. Match point now. As again, Lizzie Chapman will serve. That'll do it. The Lady Devils have won the match in 2 sets. They will now do the awkward wave.
Yes, I'll tell you what, it's so awkward. I'm telling you, it's so awkward. Because back when, back in the day when we were growing up, that was like, bad. You just wave at somebody after you beat them. Like,
But that's the pandemic rules that we live in. The COVID wave, I guess we could say. Congratulations to the JV Lady Devils. They win in 2 sets.
Very good team.
Absolutely. All right, the varsity match is going to begin in just about 20 to 25 minutes. So if you would tune back in to this same channel, in about 20 minutes, so a little bit after 6 o'clock, we will be back on for the varsity match between Franklin and Brevard. We'll take a break here and make sure you tune back here in just a few moments.